You know that first day of school? The day you feared, the day you held your mother's hand in a tight grip, afraid to let her go? What if that happened every single day? Apparently, that's what happened to my friend Jonathon a few years ago. We were still in high school as freshmen and just lived your everyday life. One day, though, Jonathon got sick. He was away from school for about a week, and I didn't hear a single word from him, which is kind of weird. We were still and are best friends. I didn't really have the time to focus on the fact that he had gone AWOL because we had shitloads of homework to do. After that week had passed, I met Jonathon again. He was as healthy as ever, although a little bit pale. I was asking him if he felt alright. When I asked him this, he almost jumped and asked me, "Do you know me?" "Yeah, Jay, we've known each other for a lifetime, douche," I jokingly replied. "So, it's all over?" he asked, and I saw tears in his eyes. He hugged me and ran out of the classroom. I was confused by his actions and went to his house after school. His mother let me in. Jonathon was in the living room, apparently having a chat with his father. Jonathon seemed cheerful and greeted me with a hug, which was very weird. He's never been the huggy person. After having a cheerful chat for 10 minutes, he suddenly went quiet. He stared out through the window at times and didn't really respond to all my questions. He asked me to follow him to his room, and he seemed really anxious about it, so I followed. He closed the door and asked me to sit down on his bed. He pulled out the chair in which he usually sat in front of his computer, and, facing me, he sat down and stared at me. I said, trying to think of what to say. "Are you alright, man?" "Yes, I don't know," he answered, and seemed as though he was waiting for something. We sat there quiet for a while. I didn't really want to disturb him. I was almost close to opening my mouth again, when I suddenly noticed how quiet everything had become. It wasn't only that I couldn't hear the cars or the wind. I couldn't hear my own breathing. Yes, I know," I heard Jonathon say, which was fucking weird, because that was the only thing I could hear. Imagine only being able to hear a voice and nothing else. "What the fuck is this?" I said, and could hear myself speak, but still not breathe. "It's happening again. Fuck, it's happening again. No one remembered me," he said in the creepiest fucking voice I had ever heard. "Fuck it, I'm out of here," I said, and as I was about to leave, Jonathon said his last words to me. "Don't look back at him." I shook my head and left the place as quickly as I could. I thought that Jonathon wasn't feeling well, and what had just happened was just some sort of weird mindfuck. He never came back to school. He never came to visit me. His parents just couldn't find him. It was as if though he had disappeared into thin air. His parents gave up the search after about a year or two. A funeral was held in his name, but there wasn't a body. What was weird, though, was the fact that no one ever sat in his spot at school. Not even the new kids. It was as though his chair remained sacred. It was as though it was already occupied.